My name is Miguel the Dude, and I'm here with
Raze.
Raze.
Tyler Bateman.
You know Tyler Bateman and Ozzy. Everybody knows the Ozzman.
I do Lucha Connection.
Hey, we're here with them because we wanted to catch up to you guys and get to know a little bit more about you. You know, since you're being seen more on the scene now. The more people are getting to see you wrestle over at Santino's now, and we wanted to get to know who you guys are. And basically, my first question is, what is it that motivated you or that inspired you to get into wrestling? And then the question is to both of you, of course.
So what motivated me to get into wrestling? Well, as many of you know, for about 5 years now, I've been a professional wrestling manager, managing not only Tyler Bateman, but Violence Unlimited as well. And, honestly, going out there and seeing ringside action night after night is actually what made me want to get in the ring. Seeing other women out there doing what I know I could be doing is what put me there.
Yeah, I could do this.
Oh, yeah.
Wow. How about you?
Ever since I honestly can't remember a memory that I have that I don't remember wrestling.
Was there a certain hero that you had?
When I was a kid, probably like the same as everyone else, roughly my age. You like Hogan, Warrior, Sting, bright colors, face paint. It's all the good things in life, really.
Great. Ozzy, do you have any questions for them?
Yeah, what is like your ultimate goal? As far as being like a wrestler, is it like everybody's inspiration like to go like to to WWE, or is it just do it just for because you love wrestling? I mean, do you guys want to go like to WWE one day or be or
Right.
is it a goal for you guys
If that were to happen, that'd be fantastic. But realistically, at my age, unless everything just lines up perfectly, that's probably not going to happen. But
that's something that you think about, right? Like, maybe one day you can be.
It could. But what drives me is it's never been about money or getting there. It's
just for the love, that you have.
Yeah, I want to go as far as my body and my ability will let me go. And, God forbid something happen the next match I have, but if something were to happen, I want to make sure that in that match that I gave everything I had. Every match could be your last, and I just want to go as far as I can with what I have and what I can offer.
Well, yeah, your goal has to be something. Your immediate goal would have to be, get on the radar, get people to notice you, and then of course, everybody dreams of going into WWE. Sometimes, like if our body can't allow it, then the body can't. We just had a great wrestler that retired a couple of days ago by the name of Amazing Jr. And the same thing, great guy, WWE, he was knocking on WWE doors, and and he decided to retire because of the many injuries and concussions that he suffered. So the body does have to, put up with everything, all the plans that you're having. Like you said, everything has to align perfectly, all the ducks in a row. Now, what are you doing with Santino's? We know that you're with Santino's now, right?
Yes, about a year ago, I actually started training with Santino Brothers over in Bell Gardens, and I am in there week after week, day after day, multiple days a week, training with Robbie Phoenix, Joey Chaos, and now Famous Bees joined in the trainers. So we're there putting it down. Putting it down with the guys.
Nothing but the best. Come on, Ozzy.
For sure. And it's
Famous Bees is really good. I've seen like his videos on the website. He's a really good trainer. Right?
Yeah.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. We've seen his matches.
Yeah. He's really good.
And then that you can, who better than to ask for, right? For as a trainer.
Oh yeah, they bring in, not only do they have like great trainers, but they bring in a bunch of great people to run clinics and seminars. I've had the privilege of being in there with Drake Younger, with Rocky Romero.
Then they just had those luchas too not too long ago, right?
So they have a regular, once a week they have Los Luchas teacher class.
I think it's awesome that they do that. I think that Santino's is doing the right thing for the wrestling community. They're putting that out there in a way that nobody else is doing it. They're really training the people and getting them, ready for for what the real wrestling world is
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
Because I know that you guys get training not only on wrestling but other factions of wrestling as well.
Yep.
As you know.
And I think one of the best things
what
about being
kind of
at
things do you
Santino-
guys get training
Oh.
on? Like, I mean, I don't know that you can. I don't want to say any of those, but like some of the things like etiquette with cameras and stuff like that. Right?
They teach you everything from respect for the people that came before you, respect for the people you're working with, camera etiquette. They teach you submission grappling. So not only can you protect yourself in the ring, you can protect yourself if something comes down, on the streets and someone approaches you. And I think
awesome.
probably one of the best things that they've taught me there is that you're going to hang with the boys. And this is, as a female, that you're going to hang with the boys and we're not going to, cut you slack, or we're not going to go light on you just because you're a girl. No, we're going to stick you in there and you're going to go with the guys or you're going to go home.
Yeah, you know what? You come as a very strong female, and I believe every word you say.
Because she can fight with the guys, man. She can fight with the guys, right?
She hits like a man.
Yeah.
First, I'm not saying that I know, but I've heard. I've been told.
Well, if you had a word for your fans, for the people that are out there that are trying to get into the sport, that are trying to get into the business, what advice would you give them?
If you're trying to get in the business and you really, genuinely wanting to get into this business, nothing should stop you. Not school, not work, not lack of money, not trying to find a facility, because Santino Brothers is here and there's a bunch of other ones throughout Southern California. So do yourself a favor. Either give it your all and commit and get with the program, or just don't bother. Because honestly, we need people that are committed, that are going to go and they're going to give it their all.
You want heart.
Yes.
Yeah. You got to do your due diligence. Find a school that's going to work for you. Find a school that's credible. I personally 100% put my stamp of approval on the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy because I'm there at least once a week, usually 2 or 3 times a week, if schedule permitting. And I know what they turn out. They turn out quality. They've turned out people like Famous B, Ray Rosas, Tito Escondido, Rico Dynamite. You have the coaching staff of Famous B, Robbie Phoenix, Joey Chaos. They bring in people that do seminars, like she said, Rocky Romero, Drake Younger, Brian Kendrick's doing one just coming Saturday, the 31st. They've had Joey Ryan in, they've had Brian Cajun, they've had Luke Hawks in. It's not just, you're going to get the best training possible from people with a wealth of different experiences, because even in this school, the individual coaches have different experiences. I've been wrestling for 13 years, and I can't tell you how grateful I am for the opportunity to learn from these other men, because their experiences are different than mine. I learn something new and different every time I go to the dojo. A different technique, a different way to do something, a different transition. Big or small, all that knowledge is invaluable. If you want to learn this business, I can honestly not put a bigger stamp of approval or suggest another place than the Santino Brothers Wrestling Academy.
Well, it's no secret that Santino Brothers puts out, the best. Well, with that, Ozzy, we have nothing left but to thank our guests for being here with us. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for coming. We hope to see you again in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Check out Santino Brothers, check out AWS, check out Championship Wrestling from Hollywood. If it's local, if it's wrestling, get out there and support the scene. Man, just go, get out there, get to a show. Show us that you care.
Yeah. Oddity Wrestling Alliance. It's another one. Go there. OCCW, go there too.
Well, there you go.
Support indie wrestling.